The Action Lab grows out of decades of community organizing work at Make the Road New York, at Popular Democracy, and at a number of other institutions. And in some ways, that work was characterized by unbelievable successes for workers, for immigrants, on housing, and yet, overall, we are worse off than when we started. We live in a more economically stratified society. Climate peril is closer than ever. Workers' access to economic opportunity and housing is lower than ever. And our democracy is being challenged in ways we never imagined. But in frontline organizing, it is rare to have space or time to take stock, to learn, to innovate, and to strengthen our work as circumstances change. The Action Lab strives to create that space, to create opportunities to imagine, and then put into practice new strategies for leadership and impact that we all so desperately need right now.
We do a range of activities. We have sort of trainings and workshops that are highly interactive, filled with role plays and lots of juicy discussion. We encourage disagreement and debate in a principled way. And we really want to have these really kind of joyful convenings where people can share their skills, share their organizing work, share their cultural work.
In our cohorts, the support for us typically looks like a process of political education over the course of 3 months. We work with people across a wide range of topics. The deep intention is to raise consciousness, and we do it in a way that I think is unique to us, in that we intend to obviously do political theory, but we want to weave in the interpersonal and build people into the space.
With some of the information that the Action Lab has provided so far, is giving me the ability to empower that smaller level of leadership, even in an individual person. And I think more of us need to look at ourselves as leaders.
Organizers have so few spaces to actually come together and up their rigor, as well as connect and be nurtured in their leadership development.
What we're facing right now in the US is part of a long history and a playbook of authoritarian regimes that have oppressed workers and communities and put billionaires over working people.
All the rent, all la renta, all rent is too damn high. Toda la renta está jodidamente alta.
Getting to go to Barcelona and to be part of a housing delegation, we were given the opportunity to take our dreams of a different world seriously together, and I think that was worth it.
And that's why it's so important that we continue to build in relationship and in solidarity with folks around the globe. Our global learning delegations are so much more than just about solidarity. It's about coming back with a plan. One of those examples is when we went to Vienna, we learned about social housing. We came back and we cooked up a plan to bring that to the United States. We've launched it in New York, in Los Angeles, and it's continuing to grow power.
The Action Lab is about racial justice. It's about building community through culture and arts. We gotta nurture our communities. We gotta show love.
We are deeply committed to weaving the arts into everything we do at the Action Lab, from performances, concerts, film festivals, and community celebrations, to the work of the Artist in Action Fellows. We just believe that arts and culture are central to building a much more just, reflective, and enlivened world. Culture is who we are. It's how we practice. It's how we build relationships and how we express ourselves. It's also how we connect to one another, how we create joy together, how we actually create meaning.
In the face of adversity, they don't want you to be right here supporting Palestine, Congo, Sudan, and oppressed, poor and oppressed people. Nobody don't want you to be here, but you're here, so make some noise for yourself.
Culture feels very core to how we sustain our morale as organizers. It's how we nurture our spirits and our life force so we can do the work that we need to do.
In my day-to-day, I'm with organizers who are spending time thinking about how to shape policy that shift paradigms at scale. Childcare is the work that makes all other work possible. Yet too often the system fails the very same hardworking people who hold it up and the families who need it. So the Action Lab joined forces with early childhood educators on the move. And with hundreds of providers and parents, we took to the streets and we called on the state to fully fund childcare.
Play games with our children. Don't play games with our children.
Just this past April, we had a global housing day of action. We organized with thousands of tenants across 83 cities around 15 countries around the globe to fight for their right to housing, their right to a roof. The energy of the global housing days of action carried over just a few weeks later into May Day. Our team had the opportunity to shape communications for the country. We supported over 800 actions across all 50 states.
It's important to have dedicated spaces for our work because I think they allow people to step back from their daily life, come up with ideas that they otherwise wouldn't be able to at home. It's a place that you can come back to again and again that generates ideas and puts people at ease and in position to have harder conversations in ways that result in more positive outcome. The vision for the new building in Queens is that it'll be a hub of activity in the city where we can invite people to come in and see and be a part of the work that we're doing at the Action Lab. We'll have a center for training and strategy, a place for art and cultural events, and a space for us to gather and be in community.
My dream for the Action Lab is that we can grow, that we can build and create even more structures in space.
My dream for the Action Lab is that this is a hub for serious political education.
That organizers trust to build the kinds of social movements that can win.
That's full of culture and connection and joy that we so desperately need right now.